As you say, in fairness, we talk about Tricol and beating that flag bearer France, and Darius Labanauskas probably has the same role for Lithuania. It just takes that one person, that one spark, and it can ignite something in a nation. And something is ignited in Barauskas. Clean checkout, sees Lithuania take the first leg.
Well, that is going to have to improve from yesterday, the doubling. And it's a good start, Mindaugas Barauskas. For an 11-darter. Oh, double three.
75.
He had an option there. You don't want to bust it from there, but this could still get a little bit awkward.
I guess the only saving grace, he went outside of the double three, so the option is still here for Tricol if he wants to go to double two.
And double one. It's a good job they've got time, potentially loads of it.
Needs another treble. As predicted, still got at least 6 from here. Only the 2 needed. It is 2 apiece.
And that means that Lithuania will not be getting out of this group. Group G is now a fight between France and Sweden.
From Tricol.
Always the danger. 15 left. That is the first darter double that Lithuania have missed in this one. And France have a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, big chance coming on there for Jacques Labre.
Lithuania require 8.
Darius Labanauskas can't take the chance.
France require 20.
To hit the front. And to throw for the match. And you can see, look, they know that the game tonight against Sweden is going to decide the group. However, winning this one makes it so much easier. It'll be a straight shootout between them. Were they to lose this 4-3, then it's going to come down to beating them and doing it by a certain amount. Effort, leaving their partner in a spot of bother.
Treble 18 leaves the ball for a 1-2-4 to make it 3 apiece.
93. France require 104.
Jacques Labre needs a treble 16. Wrong side of the marker.
48. Lithuania require 31.
If they're going to do it, looks like they're going to have to do it the hard way here, France. Double 6 it'll have to be. Mindaugas Barauskas takes us the distance. They may know they're not going through to the knockout rounds, Lithuania, but they are going to make this very, very difficult for the French.
What can Thibaut Tricol leave for his partner? Great first. Looking to fill it up. What a response from France. But it could be all academic.
It'll be their only 180 of the match. It might be their last visit of the match. Mindaugas Barauskas to sign off with a victory for Lithuania. Double 16. in the tournament, but they do sign off with a win, and they have just made things very, very difficult for France, who face a tricky test tonight in the deciding Group G game with Sweden.
This is the World Cup of Darts, and Chinese Taipei looking good for 2-0.
There's a flip here for Chinese Taipei. Look, they need to win big to give themselves a chance, but then if they win big, you kind of think they're not going to make an impact against Czechia. So Czechia just stay solid tonight, should advance through this group, but you've just got to do all you can in this second game. Give yourself every chance. A bit more extra prize when we finish second in the group if you can't get through.
Chinese Taipei require 41.
For 2-0. 2-0 it is. Good stuff. And they will be hoping it's not a case of ifs and buts, but all they can do is win and win well. Yeah, you finish bottom of the group, £4,000 shared between the pair.
Just gone back to ask Lou what double he prefers, I'm guessing. But the 140 is a big ask.
75.
There we go. Little shake of the head. Should be okay.
I think he fancied a tub plus checkout himself, didn't he, Foucault? Always going to be difficult for Mohan Girl. Finished second in the qualifier. Not to be. Over 130 players, would you believe, took part in the Indian qualifier to represent their country this weekend in Frankfurt. No surprise that Kumar was the winner, but he could be a loser here. This for 3-0 for Chinese Taipei.
Slight adjustment up to the double break. Yeah, there it is, the double break. It's cruise control for Chinese Taipei. In terms of getting to the last 16, they may have left it a little too late in terms of... Just hasn't happened for India. Chinese Taipei needed to win big, and they have the opportunity to do so here. Down the bottom of the board. Step back again. And they're still not over the line. Clipped the wire with that last out, but more opportunities for India to register their first leg.
What a moment this could be for Mohan Goel on his World Cup debut. The tension ratchets up. He's bust. Now then, straight for it or split. What's the call, Mark Webster?
He seems to be asking his partner Lou which way to go. Pupo for victory. Oh, what a mess. What a mess.
Total mess. I don't think he realised he had 38 left. Well, that's the problem. He's busted his score, and I don't think he realised that it was double 19 that he needed. Total confusion, total chaos, and a few words spoken.
Well, I don't know what he's done. I mean, I assumed he'd gone to split it, and they may still get another go. It's one of those chaotic legs here, and the crowd are getting involved. India are on the board. Still no reaction, but they are still in this match.
And do you know what? Those mistakes, and they were mistakes, pure and simple from Chinese Taipei, may yet come back to haunt them, and may yet come back to cost them a place in the knockout stages. A 4-0 win, the perfect result for Chinese Taipei.
Little smile there. They've got a massive lead in this leg. I know they'll be a little frustrated, but just be sensible with this. And he's miscounted.
He needed 26 again. What on earth is going on?
They're questioning it, but yeah, it's the. Now they're messing around with double 5, and Nittin's on the brink of firing in a 180.
Well, they made a mess of 38. They've made a big mess of 47. Oh, unlucky.
120.
That might have been in and out.
I think he was out the treble once.
It is double 5. It's definitely double 5 you need.
He's edging closer. Left-hand side of the bed is wide open. And he can't convert.
Indy require 160.
Oh dear. Something that should have been so easy. The perfect result. A 4-0 win.
Yeah, but they're entertainers, aren't they?
They are. And they haven't let us down.
Chinese Taipei required 10.
He thought he'd won the match, but he went for the wrong double in his previous visit. Splitting. I hope he goes for double 4. And still we go on.
Indy require 8.
I think they got at the game. Well, this will be astonishing. Now the crowd wants a deciding leg. And so do we. The worst possible place for Kumar. Did well to get the second single 20. They could end up in the commentary box here.
This is awkward. With some doubt if this goes in. The first one kicked her and made it awkward. There we see. And just pulls it low. So some more match-winning opportunities for Chinese Tap. I feel like we've said that time after time, leg after leg. Can they get over the line?
Well, they can finally. It's a victory tempered with disappointment for Chinese Taipei. They're still in the World Cup of darts, but only just.
Jam one underneath that.
58. Switzerland require 160.
More chances incoming for Croatia.
Croatia requires 72.
Another in there. Oh, and he's hit the double. And double finish. Not what he was after, but Pero Ljubic taking care of business at the backhand of legs.
Game on.
Does he go double on purpose this time? No, he went searching for that treble and couldn't get it.
59. Switzerland require 89.
Now, the chance here for Switzerland, as you mentioned, haven't had a chance out the outer ring, but they will have 2 hits. Double 16 for a leg on the board for Switzerland. Yeah, clinically taken, and a nice reaction there from Belmont.
Boris chips away. The Swiss will be hot on their heels.
70.
Not as hot as they would have liked.
56.
And he's been the one hitting the double so far for the Croatian team. And he's done it again, Pero Ljubic.
Croatia.
This is what Pero has done in this game. He has hit the doubles. And he's got a chance to hit one again and win the match.
40.
But he can't do it. And Switzerland will get darts to break and then throw for this match. And it could be turning into a nightmare World Cup for Croatia.
Double 8. Chasing it round, trying to level the match.
24.
Chance squandered by Switzerland.
Croatia required 40.
For a bit of redemption. Boris Krichmar. He can't keep missing. He can't keep missing. He can!
Yeah, unbelievable. Oh, low. They weren't even close to the target, were they? They were just almost thrown in hope. And now Stefan Belmont. Can Switzerland level it up? Are they going to miss more chances? They're not. It's 3 apiece, and Croatia find themselves once again in a world of trouble. This is where you hope Boris can just pull on all that experience. And there he does, 2 treble visit, and what a time. But they still have to get that elusive 4th double.
60. Croatia requires 68.
How many match darts do they need? They're only going to get 1 more in this leg, max. It is 1 more. Pero Ljubic has got Croatia over the line, just about. They missed and missed and missed. Boris is still fuming. It took him 11 darts to hit the winning double.
A chance for China then to double their lead.
57.
Saw a 2-dart 90 finish from Zong in the opening leg. What can Wen do here? Oh!
And over to double 10 for Wen Hao.
90.
Just inside. He's had a bit of stage experience, played in the Shanghai Masters on a couple of occasions on the World Series. Lost out to Michael van Geeren and Raymond van Barneveld.
Great dart for Hewitt, this to level it up. And he does, and Gibraltar is still alive. 2 missed darts from... Is to try and grow darts to the same extent that snooker has been developed. Massive now, isn't it, in China? Chinese world champion.
Just shrug of the shoulders there from... Oh, it's irrelevant now. Brilliant finish from Wen Hao. But I was just going to say, Chesney Hewitt's setup play was a bit puzzling, but irrelevant. China hit the front again. All holds a throw. They get a go.
23.
Well, he did the hard part. Found the treble, just needed to get in that 16 segment to give himself a dart at the ball.
73.
And then, well,
Gibraltar required 40.
yeah, he shouldn't have stayed there. But this to hit the front and a break a throw for Gibraltar.
And they do hit the front, and they do break the throw, and they're still in the tournament. They've got to win, as Mark said, 4-2 to stay in it. And it's in the road.
They need to win by 4 legs to 2 to give their outside chances of getting to the last 16 intact. And they're going to have to rely on more mistakes from China here.
China requires 16.
what pressure does.
None of them were convincing at all. The first two were rushed. Took his time on the last one. Gibraltar to wrap things up. Tops for the win. And the match start has come and gone for Gibraltar.
China already missed 5 darts to win this leg. Make that 8. Had the chance. As they've blown it.
Lots of missed opportunities. 10 darts, missed the doubles for China. Is it going to cost them? Gibraltar, and Gibraltar get a victory in the group phase for the 2nd consecutive year. They need a favour from China this evening, but their faint hopes are still alive. They've beaten China by 4 legs to 2.
Denmark require 121.
To level up. Delgadus.
53.
I'm going to stick with Andreas after I mentioned his surname to him as Jim looks at the 117, needs the treble 19.
.52. Denmark requires 68.
Royce. He's looking at the double 16 and he finds it. And good tempo to this contest early on in the piece.
Beautiful couple of trebles. Once again, Canada under serious pressure.
43. Denmark require 104.
Well, they've been brilliant on doubles for the 3-1 lead.
64. Canada require 180.
Well, can Campbell produce the skin saver here? We'll have to find the treble 20, can't do so.
78.
And then hits the double 19 in any regard to leave tops, but will he get a look?
He gave it large last time. What a marker that is. What a dart. Look at the response on debut. Super darts. Denmark lead 3 legs to 1. 1 away. Well, Jim Long said he felt we were unlucky last night.
40. Denmark require 164.
I have to say, fair play to the Danes. May use and that treble. What a set-up play. All the pressure once again on Matt Campbell.
Can't find the treble 19 to set up a double-double bid.
97. Denmark require
And this, therefore,
40.
is for the match. Benjamin Royce wraps it up. Andreas Hilgardus was arguably the star of the show on his debut at the World Cup. But the Danes have downed Canada. They're out.
This is a better leg from Bahrain and a real chance here. Opting for the tops route.
40. USA require
Wow.
100.
So I assume went for 2 tops. In the end, was perilously close to busting. Treble 14's the shot. Can't find it.
54.
But ultimately, Bahrain are going to get multiple darts from here, or should do. It's not in the way. But it's not in the double either.
USA require 48.
Well, 8 for tops. 2-0.
8. Bahrain require
There's a
40.
real look of resignation, although they're 1-0 up, but on the faces of Team USA, just not going for it.
Done 10. Chasing around the board. A genuine grimace, but hits the double and Bahrain have a leg. And searching for treble 16.
44. USA require 130. 57.
And again,
Bahrain require
real
48.
chance here for Bahrain. There's two darts. It tops the target.
Down the other end of the board, double 19. Oh, he's hitting next
16.
door.
USA require
Twice.
56.
Good marker. Jams it underneath. Danny Lorby is bossing this game now.
Finished well.
USA require 97.
Can Lorby finish this off right now? Double 12.
73.
Not just yet, but you get the feeling it's a matter of when, not if, the USA get this fourth leg in the bag.
And you just think to yourself, wouldn't it be great for Jules van Dongen to get that win in double, to have that satisfaction, getting the win up on the stage for Team USA.
29. USA require 24.
It has been an experience, this one. And now it is over, and Jules van Dongen has hit the winning double. Bahrain are beaten by 4 legs to 1. The USA, in theory, are still in the World Cup, but they need Bahrain to do them a favour tonight when they take on Hong Kong.
It's paralysis through analysis. He's an overthinker. He's got a God-given talent. He's a trier. Everything that you need, he's got. Unfortunately, I mentioned that paralysis through analysis. You need to somehow relax and play. To play well, just to play well, you need to relax. And he had trouble doing that when he kept thinking. And then you start to hesitate, you start to do things slightly different.
He had 6 months, didn't he, when he was among the top 10 players in the world.
Well, I'd put him higher than that. At one point, I don't think he was far off being the best player in the world for a short period of time.
He won tournaments, I think he went on the Euro Tour. Other darts players are available. But yeah, he's just good fun, isn't he?
Yeah.
South Africa
The
requires
chance
74.
for Devon to make it 3-1. On tops.
Moves over. Got to get there.
34.
It was a good dart. It was unlucky.
Norway require 160.
It's highly likely that Cameron returns for that tops. Well, that would have been unlikely had he got that.
72. South Africa require 40.
3-1.
He'll get this. I didn't say that, he'll get this. Maybe not. I knew it. Every faith.
South Africa require 80.
What a moment this could be. Awkward, be careful.
There's no way he's going over to the right, to the left, has to go right. There was a lot of movement before it, wasn't it? Made it slightly more difficult, losing the old rhythm.
So a chance for Devon to do it for South Africa.
He's okay on double 10 because his darts just slant over to the right. Oh dear, double 5.
3 match darts now for South Africa. This is the problem they have in getting the job done against Poland. Is that the guide?
Well, Kordeka looks cool, calm and composed, but I'm not sure he is. Not a lot has gone right for him in this match, and it's about to go ultimately wrong. If Cameron Carillison can hit this, job done. They live to fight another day, losing to Poland, beating Norway, dancing Devon Peterson and Cameron Carillison of South Africa.
You would say that Belgium are lively outsiders for this tournament. Of course, the heat is going to get turned up by the 4 seeds coming in the next round, but nonetheless, De Decker and Van den Berg looks more than handy.
Well, they're the nation that the seeds will want to avoid, won't they? Major champions, both of them. Took a leg and a half to get going, but once they settled yesterday, they looked really good. It was a good performance. They'll be itching to get back on that stage this evening.
Requires 68.
Can Matters Rasmus square it off? Perfect start to leave 2 at double 4, and now double 2. And Matters Rasmus cleans up the 68, levels the match. Right, well, double 12 will be on the agenda, on the menu, if you will, for Lawrence Ilagan.
Similar to when the Breeders have got the double 10, it's neither a guide or blocking the target. Gonna go to the left of that. It was a brilliant setup shot. Well, opportunity now for Latvia for a bit of a steal here. They set up the leg really well there, Philippines. Ilagan couldn't convert.
Needs the treble beneath that dart and finds it. Double 16, what a finish that is from Melderis. Oh, now that's left it fairly awkward for a 2-digit finish. They don't come much tougher than 99. And it may not matter in any regard because Ilagan is eyeing up the treble 17 to lead the bullseye now.
Staring down the ball. Just wide of the target. Plays a lot of soft tip, Lawrence Ilagan, so don't let you use the ball, particularly in the 5-1, 7-1 games.
Is it tops? No, he went more conventionally for the treble 20.
59.
Couldn't find that target, so can Paula Nebrida take out the 25 and give the Philippines the lead again? Double 8. Oh yes, clean as you like. They lead again, 3-2. Another there would leave double 10.
440.
Still leave 60.
And the 60 finish, Rod, generally an awkward one if your darts land like Matters Rasmus, but Paolo Nebrida's land flat in the board. And he's going to get the opportunity to wrap things up here and set a winner takes all with Belgium this evening. Nebrida for the match.
That's the single to lead the double just above. It looks a nice guide in, and indeed it is, because the Filipino pairing of Ilagan and Nebrida have downed Latvia. They've beaten Rasma and Melderis.
Michele Toretta, 1 treble combo. Treble 18. That's what he went looking for, couldn't find it.
53.
Yeah, nice rhythm.
Required 86.
Players roughly throwing the same. Treble 18 will be the shot, so he'll stay on the 18 bed. Just double checking there. And just see how nervous he really is. That's a great dart for double 7. This to go level.
79. Italy required 56.
Hungary get one leg. Italy are officially eliminated from this. He's missed the big number there. Leaves tops. And Massimo Della Rosa, he only got one dart at double. That's all he needed in the end. 2-0 Italy.
We said it's a real outside chance of qualification. Not only do you not want to lose your opening game, but to lose it 4-0. Just a reminder, a leg for Hungary would mean Italy cannot qualify from this group stage, but there's the pressure.
Teretta doing what he can. And it's afforded the Italians a chance for 3-0.
Yeah, write their own stories. That's a wild one. Well, that certainly isn't. Italy needed to win this game by 4 legs to 0 to have any chance of qualification. Of course, Holland a massive favourite still to qualify from this group. So there's the options of starting on the bullseye for Hungary. That's probably what he's considering right now, just taking his time. Be super aggressive. I like that dart. It means he's almost guaranteed himself a dart or a double. That's not the dart he went for. He went for the big 3, but it's double 13.
Very few people's favourite double. I don't think he's risen in Yehirski George's estimations following that. Is it another leg where they've had a dart to win it and it slips by? Match darts Italy. And Michele Teretta cannot seal the 4-0 win, which could have kept their faint hopes alive, and Italy might be officially eliminated.
Lakatos really taking his time. Once again, just going through that process. He's probably done this 1,000 times, just a nervous look over. Needs to focus on that red bit. There's his marker dart.
18.
4 legs played, 8 darts at double. They've missed every single one of them, and they have just been whitewashed. Massimo Della Rosa seals a 4-0 win for Italy. Last year's quarter-finalists are not out of it yet, but they're relying on Hungary pulling off one of the big shocks tonight in World Cup history.
He does keep you alert, though, Jose, with his counting. I'm sure something will happen before the end of this game.
But he's another player that came from a soft tip background, really.
That's what I mean.
100. Portugal requires 76.
Tops for 2-0.
56. Singapore, you require 100.
Everyone seems to be struggling for a bit of rhythm. I know that pairs does take it out of your game anyway, but this afternoon's been real staccato. Went for tops, it's fine. He was aggressive and
40.
missed.
Portugal, you require 20.
Got to move over. And does, and gets it. Good dart from Jose de Souza. Well, I'm going to say so far so good, but it won't feel that way, Laura. This is a real chore for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want a slight forward lean, and that's it. You don't want to feel like you're falling forward or falling back. Falling back is actually worse than falling forward, because you're just kind of decelerating every single time. Oh, Limmy!
Yeah, first 180 of the match, and much to the crowd tonight here in Frankfurt.
Singapore, you require 121.
Well, they were in control of the first leg and contrived to lose it. You could say they're in control of this one as well. Paul telling him what to go for. That would have been a 12 to leave 32. Your partner, your teammate can do that. It's totally within the rules.
Yeah, very similar feel, down to double 16 after 12 darts, just like the first leg. This is where it all got sticky for Singapore.
Yeah, it won't get sticky this time. I don't know why I feel so confident, I just do.
I think that's why.
I think in a game you get to a point where, after faffing, which it was, that really just, it felt like it was a nice setup. There wasn't much drama going on. And there was time for Paul to relax into it. Is he going to go tops again? Yeah, he does look round for reassurance a lot, doesn't he? Paul, always on hand to offer it up.
40.
Very much feels like a confidence thing, but he's playing well, scoring well. It's just that business end, the back end of legs.
Yeah, the nervous bit. Yeah, it gets really nervy then, doesn't it?
97.
No, I don't even tend to make the back end of legs anymore.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah. Well, it was a good leave for Jose de Souza from Nascimento. Is he going to get a poke at the 24? Oh, he held it together. Big moments. Stay away from that one, Paulie. Well done. Tops.
60.
One match chance coming on for Singapore. Down to Nascimento to rescue the situation for Portugal.
It's all got a bit messy again, isn't it? Double 14.
24.
Wasn't a bad dart, it's just the wrong side of the tram lines. Well, he looks happy enough. Took his time throwing that. Got to keep your rhythm up. Oh, that's a perler of a dart. That's Portugal out. Singapore will have a crack at Germany this evening to see who gets through this group. But it's Paul Lim and Poi Wei Tan.
Some can adjust, some can't.
Yes. Get that last shot from Hete. And a chance for Australia to break and have this game in the palm of their hands. They've started really well here. They're averaging just above 100.
He meant to leave 60, he's left 35 instead. And they lead 2-0. Simon Whitlock, by the way, obviously played in all 15. The only player with over 100 180s in the World Cup of Darts.
And he was always one for playing local events anyway. He rarely stops playing when he was a professional player.
And he's been going on tour, hasn't he? The Whitlocks with his son, doing exhibitions.
100.
We've seen some flashes from Fernandez and Zapata. Fernandez, by the way,
127.
in the actual qualifier, for who represented Spain. We'll just hang on a sec as Whitlock looks at the ball. I don't think he'll go for it. No, he doesn't. Fernandez actually missed double 12 for a 9-darter in the Spanish qualifiers. So
Really
here he is.
Zapata entered the Dutch Open at the beginning of the year, which is a big open in the WDF. Got to the last 16.
Well, that takes some doing. It's a cast of thousands, isn't it, the Dutch Open? But it's 3-0, it's 100 average, it's comfortable. And let me tell you, 100 average in pairs takes some beating.
Spain require 140.
A chance here, you'd think, for the Spanish to get a leg on the board. 6 starts from 140, unless we see some heroics from Heta with this crack at 142.
To end it in style. Well, he asks the question.
Possibly made the wrong decision. There's so much room left in the treble 20.
60.
But it matters not.
Australia require 8.
This for a very impressive win. They've averaged 9 on 100 and they swept Spain aside 4-0. The winners of the World Cup of Darts.
Oh, this would be a silly opening leg, wouldn't it? He's not going to cap it off.
97.
He's so controlled, Dan. So controlled.
Well, it is New Zealand in this group. They were 4-0 winners against Finland. The Finns were not good, it has to be said. And not as good as they can be, because Teemu Harju in particular,
40.
he's developing as a player. Perhaps a question mark about when he gets on stage at the moment. But there's something there.
Yeah, I think he can throw Teemu.
48.
Well, it would have been the perfect end to a very, very good leg of darts. But they are in control of it. And if there's not much messing around, we'll soon be cracking on with the second leg.
100.
It's enough to get to a finish, but it's not enough to worry this Argentinian pair.
I mentioned earlier there's been a lot of faffage on the old outer ring this afternoon. As ridiculous as this might sound, Dan, I think it's more impressive getting it last dart than first. Yeah, he's definitely got a bit of back leg elagen going on. Not quite as pronounced, of course, and not quite Burnett-esque.
Richie Burnett, the only man who can hit a ton 40 whilst doing the spinning bird kick. And 40 from Teemu leaves single to double. But that's a great start. Oh. It is beautiful.
This is the great thing about the World Cup. Year in, year out, new countries take their place, and sometimes gems are unearthed. Oh, more mess. Only one dart. Big moments. Literally not up to it.
Missing the big number, costing himself a dart at double, potentially costing them the leg, could contribute to costing them the match. 3-1 Argentina. We already know, following a 4-0 defeat to New Zealand, Finland are not getting out of this group. But Argentina are showing us, with an 88 average right now, these two, that they might have enough not just to win this game, but maybe upset New Zealand later and find themselves in the knockout rounds.
If he doesn't take it out, a nice little ton will be pleasant. Going to do well to find the 60 from there.
60. Finland to require 108.
One treble combo for Teemu Harju. He has the treble. Tops he needs. That That might be that.
Yeah, he's missed that twice, hasn't he?
Argentina require 80.
Tough ask both times. Could be Finland's last visit. You've got a feeling this man's going to keep straight and at least get a dart. Just straight. Gets a dart. That was highly impressive. Highly impressive from the World Cup debutants, Argentina.